Hello everybody, I'm Martin. Welcome to another episode of Minecraft Enigmatica 2 Expert. Today, I think we should do something fun, and that's go kill the Gaia spirit for Botania. Now, we have a prerequisite to this that we have to do first, however, and we have to build some Gaia pylons, which look scary but aren't really. This most scary thing in here is the mana dust for us, which actually takes quite a bit to make, except we already have a bunch from loot chests, so this isn't going to be hard. And just like that, we have all four made. So that wasn't the hard part. We also need a couple other things. To activate the ritual, we need a terrestrial ingot, which isn't that hard, but we also need a beacon. But they didn't change the recipe of the beacon. So I think you realize this is not a problem. So that part's not an obstacle. And then you just have to lay it out in this general pattern here. So let me go prep a battleground. Okay, so I've got the battlefield prepped now. I just need to click the beacon with a terrestrial ingot. I did bring some party favors though. I brought a couple potions to hopefully make things a little bit easier, and I brought along something I want to try that I haven't been talking about, that's been secretly building up in my chicken farm. Cockatrices. These might honestly not do anything to the Gaia spirit, but they might help out with the ads that come in one of the later phases. So, I guess let's cause some mayhem. Well, that was more effort than I was hoping for or expecting, but we got it done. And we got the Gaia spirits, these right here. I am, however, starting to think that maybe, just maybe, I'm not quite ready to handle the Gaia spirit too, because that was rougher than expecting. I probably need to upgrade my armor and my weapons some, but because I haven't done that in a long time. Or I could just bring more potions. Potions might be the real answer. Anyhow, the main thing the Gaia spirits let you do is create a bunch of new different types of items. Mostly just charms and baubles that let you do things, as well as these shards of Laputa, which we need to make, which let you raise islands into the sky. We also needed these to make these black hole talismans so we can finish out Industrial 4 going, which I think we're probably going to do as a bonus. Anyhow, now that we've completed this, well, like I said, we need to make the shard of Laputa, which thankfully is not all that hard to make other than the fact that it takes 3 of these spirits, but it also only requires runes we already have. Now, as I said, these shards do increase in power, and they make larger and larger islands. The starting one is just the base recipe, and each successive one is just more Gaia spirits to increase the power. Unless I really decide I need a floating island, I'm probably not going to use these, because I certainly don't want to use it to raise my existing base and get the size wrong, because, you know, that would be bad. So we're just going to shove that into the box and file that under things too dangerous to be carrying around for casual use. The next step up is to do the Gaia Guardian 2, which requires making a Gaia Spirit Ingot, which I think we're going to do. Alright, so I went and killed another Gaia Spirit to test out Quantum Armor to see if that helped, and that turned the fight into a complete cakewalk. I barely took any damage. I did use a potion just out of extraordinary amounts of safety, but here I am. And then after I finished that, I decided it's time to upgrade my sword. I haven't even tested this out yet, but here's my old sword at 14.86 damage. And here's my new Supremium Dragonbone Cleaver at 25.52 attack damage. So that's a pretty hefty upgrade. So I think we're about ready to go see how bad this ends for me. That said, to fight it, we do need to make a Gaia Spirit Ingot, which is 4 Gaia Spirits and then mana-infused ingots and, you know, all stuff we already have. So, alright, time to try something stupid. Watch my current warp level from Thaumcraft drop mine spiders on me in the middle of this. Well, good news, bad news. The fight was actually extremely trivial, except I jetpacked up a little bit too high because apparently I can still fly with this armor. But I went too high and it immediately despawned right near the end of the fight, about probably 1 to 2 hits away from killing it. So, take 2. Okay, and that actually proved to be pretty easy. The armor did take quite a beating. As you can see, it's mostly run out at this point. But it got me through the fight, and we got tons of loot. So we got runes, and we got the Pinkinator, and some more Gaia Spirits, and a Will of Aram, which is used to upgrade Terrasteel armor. And most importantly, the Dice of Fate, which drops a random item, and was also something we needed for a quest. Alright, so back at my base, clean up my inventory, put my old armor back on, you know, something a little more stylish than just wearing the Tron outfit. And we can look in the quest and see that we now have the Dice of Fate complete. And what this does is it drops a 1 of 6 relics. You can't get the same one twice, so if you roll the same number, basically, you don't get it. But there's up to 6 to collect, which gives you more reasons to go kill it on top of its other drops. So let's see what we get. And we got the Fruit of Gaia, which a quick Google tells me it uses mana to handle hunger, which I guess if I carry a mana tablet around, I don't have to eat anymore, which seems like a bad idea for my nutrition levels, but I have no idea how this works. Also, apparently I need to eat some cheese. But it looks like the one that I would want would be the Ring of Odin, which increases max health and gives resistances, which, you know, we might get around getting. I don't know. We'll see if we do it. I guess we can put it over here with my other collectibles for now. And I suppose we can finish out this section by making the Gaia Mana Spreader, which is just an Elven Mana Spreader updated with a Gaia Spirit. Alright, so I got this done. It took me a sec because I made a mistake in the recipe, and I didn't realize this had to be one of the colored lenses specifically, which requires, you know, it be nighttime. The other thing I missed in this recipe is I thought this was Elf Glass, and this is actually a Bifrost block, which uses the Rod of Bifrost with Elf Glass. Thankfully, this isn't a consumable. You just have to make this once. And honestly, these blocks are kind of rad. They're rainbow colored and they shift a lot. It's kind of neat. Anyhow, I think it's time to open up all the loot chests from today, as well as all the ones from the Thaumcraft chapter I rage quit out of. Sound like a good idea? Alright, so 13 chests to be angry about the contents of. Obsidian TNT if I want to blow stuff up. More TNT. Windjammers that I'm well past needing. Pistons. I'll take pistons. Well, I don't even know what to do with this. Suppose I should actually decorate my inside because I'm bad at that. Well, those are at least pretty, but useless. That's completely useless. I'll take more food, I guess. Another Draconic Evolution Energy Relay, though. That's nice for free. One of these days I'll have to get around to setting that up, though. More sturdy casings that I don't really need. Chorus flowers that I don't need. Reinforcements, which, yeah, I'll take that in case I make another paper tool. And redstone glass that I don't know if I need or not. Probably don't need, though. So all in all, pretty disappointing. I think we're used to that at this point, though, right, folks? Anyhow, as always, I'm Ard. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.